We're consultants, so people hire us to do work for them basically. So if they've got a existing product line and they want to add something else to it, we can come in and we work either alongside their designers or separate, and we can basically bring in our design influence and help develop new products. So we can take them all the way from a concept, so something, just a sketch, prototype it, test it, CAD model it, so computer aided design model it, prototype it, 3D print it, make it out of wood, make it out of metal, make it out of anything you can almost think of, and then we'll take that and figure out how to make the tooling to actually manufacture it in industry, think about the way it's assembled, think about how it goes off into being sold in shops, and the packaging, and the entire story from start to finish of how you take a product and a concept and take it through and make it and sell it. So I studied and did normal stuff at college and studied product design at college. I was very keen to do engineering, but realised that I preferred to be more hands-on and more creative, so studied an undergraduate in product design, BSc, at De Montfort University, and that fed into what I ended up doing. So I did a year's placement at a consultancy in Cambridge, realised that I loved being a consultant but wanted to be more free, to be able to do the projects that I wanted to do when I wanted to do them. So set up with a friend from uni. He did the same thing as me. He did a year's placement, so we both decided we wanted to work together, which was brilliant, and we now have an office, have everything set up, and we do 3D prints, we do we do things like this. There's a mechanism that we did a little while, so this was just a section of it, so it's all forced through a die, so you get the profile, but then the shape is continuous all the way, and then you can cut it up into sections. So it's a cheap way of making a complex form. So we prototyped that, and the idea was that this would lock onto there, and then you could twist this part and then remove it, so it'd lock and engage. A lot of what we do tends to be, so only a very small percentage ever reaches market. So some of the stuff we've developed reaches market, but a huge amount of it dies before it gets there. So what we do is we prototype early, so we just say this is what it will look like, and then the client can decide whether they want it or not, and that is a big way for them to save money, because they can look at it and go, yes, this is what we want. They can talk to their clients, the people that buy the product from them, and ask them, would you buy this, and gauge their response, you see. So that one never went anywhere near market, but interestingly enough, we had some really good, so we did that as an internal project, me and James. We developed that as NewProd. I want to go to work, I want to do it because I enjoy it. So there's that sort of saying, find a job you love and you never work a day in your life. That's bollocks, so I have to work really hard for what I do. But the thing is, it's enjoyable, I enjoy doing it. It's interesting, so I get up every day and I'm excited to go to work to do it. So great design, it should almost be seamless, so you shouldn't really notice it. It's like with everything you handle in your life, there's examples of, we always want the latest products, the latest stuff. We're all consumers at the end of the day because we live in a consumer society, but if you build great design which lasts and makes people's lives better and easier, then that makes them happier and everything else. And from my point of view, I want to make the world a little bit better with everything I design, and this will probably never ever get to manufacturing. It is all about teaching more people about what we do. So we want to bring more people into this field and more people to get them excited about 3D printing and all this stuff, because that's the way we develop as a culture and we move forward, and we start to challenge and face some of the problems that we've got in the future. So great design, it should almost be seamless, so you shouldn't really notice it. It's like with everything you handle in your life, there's examples of, we always want the latest products, the latest stuff. We're all consumers at the end of the day because we live in a consumer society, but if you build great design which lasts and makes people's lives better and easier, then that makes them happier and everything else. And from my point of view, I want to make the world a little bit better with everything I design, and this will probably never ever get to manufacturing. It is all about teaching more people about what we do. So we want to bring more people into this field and more people to get them excited about 3D printing and all this stuff, because that's the way we develop as a culture and we move forward, and we start to challenge and face some of the problems that we've got in the future. You know, we all know there's various challenges facing the human race of various different degrees, including being more energy efficient, and that's what this is about, finding a way of being more energy efficient so you reduce the energy you're using. Everything that I show you is kind of a means to an end, so we're not really trying to sell this, we're trying to sell our ability to do this. I think we've been very successful in the sense that we started from nothing. We had experience, but we didn't have an office. We didn't know what our brand was, and now we've built our brand up. So we're in New Prod Design. If you Google that, we come up straight away. We're building our brand by going out and talking to more clients and meeting more people and doing things like this and interviews. So we've really grown a lot.